Yeah, we're live. Hello, Colin.
How are things? I'm going to say goodbye to my parents now in a few seconds.
It's fine, Colin. You can just drop off.
No, yeah, I'll stay on. I'll mute it like there's nothing to get rid of me.
Bring Brian on.
Come here. Come on, say hello to the world. We're live, yeah. Is that live, he says.
Is that live? Is it Brian Lucky there, is it?
Yeah, he's in the bar with me.
That's me. How are you
Oh,
doing?
yeah, Brian. How we doing?
I'm all right, Pat. That's new.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now everybody sees where Colin gets his devilishly good looks.
That's it, look.
Same, but different. There you go.
Are we live yet? Are we asking?
We are. We have a couple of people watching, yeah.
3 generations coming?
Oh, there they are. Look.
Wow.
It's like the Always Sunny gang here, guy.
Bunch of delinquents.
Do I look like a film star?
Yeah.
Answer me, Pat.
Film.
Yes.
No, you know why you
Yes,
say
you do.
film.
Film
Film.
star, Pat. Get it?
Tell you from Ballyfeehan. Film.
Nothing on my belly of your hand. We have a T-shirt from Turner's Cross.
Oh, God, don't start me on him.
start
Right, Brian.
He went.
Right.
No.
He
Don't
went-
get political.
He went to the same school as I went to. Collage to Crease Street. Only the best.
Oh, my God.
None of your old Christians and Prez.
Look, stop having a go at other schools.
I'll see you. Good luck with the quiz. All right.
See you, Brian. Good luck.
Good
See,
luck.
people are just joining in. We're joining in. Kate is there. Hi, Kate. Karina's there. Moira's there. 3 of our regulars. Colin was just saying goodbye to his parents. So how are y'all? How was your day? How was your Sunday? How was your weekend? My face is looking a bit red there, is it? I see Column's inside and Paddy's there. I'm inside and Charlie and Frank's. And there's a lot going on in that couch there, lads. There's a lot going on in that couch behind you. So if you just got a notification that we're gone live, this is the Always Sunny in Philadelphia quiz. Wes is in. Hi, Wes. Shh. Say nothing. Say nothing, Wes. Yeah, Always Sunny in Philadelphia quiz. If you want to get a ticket, if you're a fan of the show, purchase ticket down below. Description on Facebook and YouTube. So there it is. If you want to purchase a ticket, it's going to be quite one, like most of the themed ones. You look like you'd been out in the sun, Pat. Wasn't, I think. Don't even know where I was yesterday. I was actually inside in Barcadia all day yesterday, so I have no idea what it is. I just thought I looked a bit red. I was trying to work out where I was yesterday and didn't realize it was in Barcadia.
That's why you don't see the daylight. You never know if it's day or
I
night.
look like I'm a 10. I wasn't even out today. Story, Shane, well done. You're late, Shane. Not good enough. Not good enough. I'm just going to open up a few background tabs. I know what's going on. Any story you achieved, as you said? What have you been up to? What you get up to the weekend? Did you go visit people? Did you stay at home? I just finished watching season 3 of Sinner. Any of you like Sinner? Sinner's like what True Detective should have been.
Don't get me started on True Detective.
First season was good.
No, it was good
Did you
all the
like
way
the
up
first
to the last
season?
episode. All the way up until the last. I'll tell you what, I watched it all in one day and I thought it was brilliant. And I was like, and then the ending happened and I was like, oh my God, you wasted it.
Been watching Family and it is so good. Kate, I only finished it. I watched all the seasons there in about a month. Myself and the missus. Great, easy watching. We used to sit down and have about 3 or 4 episodes on in the background. And there's always some cracking jokes in there.
About a year and a half ago, I started watching the Bodyguard, the one from BBC with Gillian.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we watched 3 episodes and we just kept falling asleep during it. And I finished it the other day. It's terrible as well. Awful.
I didn't mind it.
The ending is just stupid.
You're stupid.
The first 3 episodes are brilliant and then bang, gone. Useless.
Sinner's good. I like that now. Jimmy G is in. Evening, lads. Hope you had a good weekend.
No.
Which one is True Detective? Is that the ghost one? No, that's
Kind
the
of.
one. It's Ghost. That's
Kind
the
of.
one where it was Matthew McConaughey and what do you call him?
Powers Booth.
What's his name?
Powers Booth.
Jeez, I'm looking very red there now. I'm gonna have to change this all again.
Bill Paxton. Frailty.
There you go.
You're thinking of Bill Paxton's directorial debut where he played the father with the two children. Frailty.
That one is. Is that the one with the pottery? No, that's Ghost.
Is my mic on?
It is.
All right. Frailty. Is that the one you're thinking of with Bill Paxton in it? He thought he was. Yeah, you were asking me what one was it? You asked me about.
No, somebody goes, "Is that the Ghost one, True Detective?" And I was like, "No." True
Didn't you
Detective-
ask me a question?
No,
You
it's-
said-
I said it's the one with Matthew McConaughey and who's the other
All right.
co-star in
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. See, that's where I was.
Yeah, but you did ask me a question, so
Yeah, and you didn't give me the answer, even though you knew what it was. You went on to
But-
something
no.
completely unrelated.
but I didn't know what the question was. That's why I was answering it. What I misunderstood the question, but you
You
were still
just
saying
made up a question in your head and went with that.
I still answered
then
my
when-
question.
You answered your own question.
I answered my own misinterpretation of your question. I paid €6 for
Potatoes.
misinterpretation.
Potatoes. That's the answer to the question I am asking in my head. It's not the one you were looking for. Woody H. Great in Toy Story. Why don't you start? Right, very quiet quiz, lads. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Ba, 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 ba. Now, that's Rory Brown, who, for what I know, is the biggest Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan. I DJ'd his wedding and even put videos of Mac dancing. Can't get me in full frame there.
Oh, this quiz is going to be very, very quick.
Oh yes, you just had a quick look.
I just did. I'm going off playing computer games. We're doing this quickly. Nah. We revived service. I can come back.
Toy Story, the one with Bill Murray. The two of you know, Moira now and Bart. You can get out of here now with your jibber jabber. Right. Get back in timing. That's good enough. Am I the only one who mixes up Bill Murray and Tom Hanks? Probably. There is that photograph, but other than that, we're very giggly. Are you drunk right now? Must be. I reckon Rory's going to win this. We have very little people playing.
How many people are playing?
We've only about 20 people, I'd say.
Oh my god.
$24 tickets sold. Mr. T is the jibber jabber guy. Was in that show. See ya, son. Quit your jibber jabber. Oh, sorry, I did Mr. T's voice. No pressure.
Yeah, that's what it's getting confusing, man.
I don't know what to do anymore.
I'm not like, not in a bad way or anything, like,
No, in Friends. Chandler says, what do you say?
I pity the fool.
A pity the fool who wears my jewelry. Like, is that racist now? Is Friends going to be taken off the air? I only found out that the episode, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Lethal Weapon,
5 and 6, and then all the ones that star D doing that impression of the.
yeah, we're all taken off.
Yeah.
Very sad. As I saw, it actually popped up. I was reading about it and I was like, oh, this guy goes, we just wanted equality. What's all this crap about?
I understand, but there's a misinterpretation, I think, of the way that they did it. They did it in such a way that they were saying it's racist, and more or less, because those people are horrible people. The people in All of a Sudden they're rotten people. They're not supposed to. They're never supposed to have success. They're always supposed to be chasing it but never get it. And yet, like, they even say characters are racist. Even like when she acts. They're like, oh my God, that is just deeply racist. And Frank is both, his misogyny is greater than his, one of the best things I've ever heard in the new episode. They fight climate change, the gang fight climate change. Frank says something and they inherently think that he's after being racist. And they go, yeah, that's being racist. And they jumped the gun at it. He was actually being more misogynistic instead. Or like, oh, sorry, we forgot that your misogyny is bigger than your racism. Sorry about that. That's on us. It's very well done.
So if you're a fan of the show, just purchase a ticket. I don't even think we'll have prizes tonight, Colin.
Free tickets. We'll give away free tickets.
Free tickets.
Free tickets.
That's all we got. I'm telling you now, Colin, this is my last themed quiz.
It's the last one. We're only going to do Fridays from this point on. We only did it to keep ourselves occupied and to give people a chance to do the themes that they weren't getting done. We will come back and we'll do a Bond quiz as well. We'll do a Bond quiz at some point in the future. But
Jeez, Dennis creeps me out. You're fine. Fine. Always signing the one with Danny Dorito. Get out of it. You are a bunch of giddy. You're very giddy at the moment. The episode with Frank playing Martina Martinez was one of the funniest episodes of the show. I couldn't believe it was removed. Was it? Was that removed too?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Does that make us racist? I don't know.
I actually don't know.
I'm not, like. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Am I?
I don't know. I'm just looking at some of this. Sorry, I was just reading up random stuff. We've had too many of them Tic Tacs. You know them things, Pat. You mocking my head. Get out of here. No Bond quiz for you. No Bond quiz. Bless you, Colin. Right. How many questions have we got, Colin? I'm gutted to hear they removed those episodes. I know. What can we do? Except we have them anyway. You can download it. Who's really watching them on streaming services anymore? Legal streaming services. Shh. Radio.
60.
Did you load in the quiz?
No, 60 questions.
60 questions. Are you going to sneeze again?
Yeah.
Come on. All you see is his face. And do you like your backgrounds, Colin? Do you like my background? That's what I want.
I do. It's lovely.
As I said earlier, when you were missing, I go, there's a lot has happened on that couch. A lot. And that radiator over here behind me.
Yeah, quiz is in. Link is live.
Link is live. So if you want to join in now, you can click your link. Click your link.
So this is our last paid quiz for 2 weeks until Friday the 10th of July. And then we'll be back with a Just Fridays. We're going to do Just Fridays. Yes. Because we will also be going back to our normal jobs.
Oh, yes.
Arcadia is up and running again.
Yeah. Back doing weddings.
Quiz is going to be happening once again. We probably will be doing a Woolshed quiz on a Thursday. A seated quiz. No touching quiz. Think of it like a lap dance of quizzes.
No touching.
No touching. Sit in your hands. So they'll be back on Thursdays. I no doubt the Brogue will probably be coming back in some sort of way, and they'll be looking for ways to quizzes are a good way without being a DJ or an entertainment act to try and get people to come back into pubs and to do an activity without having to stand up. We can provide that.
I'm trying to take the color out of my face, but I went too far. I get this now. Yeah.
If you could
Good
just
evening.
get
Welcome to the Pat and Column Show.
what the Brogue is renamed, I wouldn't think so. No.
I can't sort it. Here we go. Bit of
I don't think they're
an
opening tomorrow. Actually, I didn't see anywhere saying about Voodoo or the 80s place or whatever it is they've got going on there. I haven't seen anywhere.
Brogue is renamed. No, Brogue is. There's a place called Barbarossa beside it. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, Monster. It's absolutely zero sugar Monster Energy. Not a sponsor. Hashtag not an ad. Hashtag pretending to be famous and having ads and sponsors. Hashtag we're broke. Oh, just splattered Monster into my eyeball.
Ah, you're fine. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna.
It's gone straight to my blood. I mean, glad it's Brogue, but I thought it got renamed. It didn't. It got a makeover.
Didn't they try to rename it at one point as well? And then there was a big uproar. It was one of those fake.
It was a fake news story. We're gonna rename the Brogue. It was
Just
a good
to get,
one.
like when they try and renamed Cocoa Pops to Choco Krispies, and I rang about 7,000 times to try and get it changed back.
Or they changed the recipe in Tenora. Remember that one? That was not so long ago at all.
They kept it changing the Tenora.
They say they did. They did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Bring back the... Remember these? I'm showing my age now. Let's get a can of Tenora. That size. For 50 pence. 50 pence. And you get 500 millilitres of can of Tenora. My English cousins, every time they come over, they're like, let's get some Tenora. Clonakilty black pudding. I got a makeover. Are the sticky tables still there? You might find the odd sticky table. They're serving food now and everything. It's actually very nice.
What's this?
At the Brogue, is there sticky table still there? I said you'll find the odd sticky table.
Yeah, but that's part of the charm, isn't it?
Tenora sounds like a kid's TV show.
Probably is.
That's Kiora, I'd say you're thinking of. Kiora.
Tenora.
A boogie, boogie, boogie. Bum,
Yeah.
bum.
Oh my God. 26.
26 tickets sold. It's actually cost us more. We put money behind advertising. It barely covers the cost.
It actually doesn't cover the costs after you take away the VAT and the tax.
Nope.
So we're doing
Welcome to the quiz.
Pat and Column's technically free quiz.
Technically, we're making no money quiz.
Look, this is part and parcel of the job. We don't mind. We've always said it. So. Yeah.
We will never cancel a quiz. Boom, 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 boom. The super cans. Rory's on about super cans, but there was like normal can, and they used to have like 50% extra free for 50 pence.
The
I think it was
original
maybe
club,
75 pence.
the original Club Shandy that came in a super can had 0.5% alcohol in it. Remember that? There was a beer shandy club that you could buy. Even
Was
kids
there?
could buy it. Yeah.
That's the same as the Fentimans. That I said that used to be have alcohol in it.
Club Shandy 80s. I think it was a Shandy. I think it was.
Call me now. Googles. Careful what you type in there now when you write Shandy.
Yeah, for most, however, a beer bottle, 0.1% alcohol. There you go.
Oh, by the way, my brother also said that. He goes, if myself and Colm ever opened a bar, he goes, it would be like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I don't know.
Who said that?
Stephen, this is years ago. He was on about us, myself, you, Croak, and Owen. He goes, if he ever opened a bar, he goes, it'd be just like Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Well, there was always the.
I'd like to think I'd be you're Charlie for sure.
What?
Yeah.
No. Charlie.
I'd be Mac.
I'm Dennis.
Because I used to be fit looking. Now I'm fat. I'm
No,
going the
you'll be
opposite
fat.
way.
I'll be Dennis.
What?
I'll be Dennis.
No, Pat Crow could be Dennis. He's got that creepy vibe about him. I'm sure he's. And
There's
then
been
Owen, the bird.
There's been a few times, right? Though we've got close to thinking about opening our own bar rather than going into conjunction with anyone else, and we've always stopped ourselves. We looked at a few places and we thought to ourselves, you know what? We'll just open it up, Patton Cullums, whatever it is. I'm glad we didn't.
Shout out to the A-Dog. She's making some steak milk tonight. What? Adrian, every time you're in with a shout out. Well done to you, though. The A-Dog.
He loves the shout out.
He does love a shout out. I'll call him. I got a new button. I got a new button now for Aisling if she ever comes in with a fact check.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, just gonna crowd all this. Just get out of here. Milk steak. Jesus. White milk. Right. We got about 23 minutes. We're just gonna sit here.
I'm just gonna go.
Had a raspberry split today. This is Matthew back with his raspberry split. Is that the same as an orange split? I don't think we got this. And then you were saying like was it kiwi donut was a kind of dessert again.
Any news on what's his famous thing going to be?
His new brand? Oh, I don't know. Nothing yet. Oh, myself and Colm, I said we were in Barcadia yesterday. We're having a look at where we're going to set up a new little studio. It's actually a storeroom right now at the moment, so
hopefully we can make a few small changes in there and move stuff around, and hopefully then during the week, hope that they don't really keep using it as another storeroom for the next thing that they're trying to hide. So
we'll have to go in and set up a green screen and stuff there, Colm.
Might get away with it. Mightn't have to set one up. We don't necessarily need a green screen. There you go.
Why?
Just put up a set of shelves behind it and put some interesting stuff up there and light it.
That's true. But where can we put our fantastic...
Set up a second curtain and set up a green screen, and then what we can do is if someone needs to, they can go over and stand in front of it and do the news and the weather or whatever it is, like, you know?
Do the news and weather. What are we doing? Are we taking over RT now?
We're going to try and take on the Late Late Show. This is my intention. When we come out, we're taking on the Late Late Show.
Tuggery's on 12 grand a week. I'd take that.
We're on €12 a week, but that doesn't make a difference. When it comes down to entertainment, it doesn't matter. And don't forget, he's going on his summer break very soon as well. So there's no Late Late Show to contend with it.
We'll do the toy show in September.
We'll get ahead of him.
Yeah, right ahead of him.
We actually wrote a toy show. You know that, don't you? We wrote the retro toy show.
We had a toy show and stuff.
We're still going to do it, except we're going to do it live. We're going to raise money for kids' charity. There you go.
We said we'd do that before. See, this was I was on about to Matthew last time. We say stuff out loud, then we never do it.
Yeah, but I've all the stuff. We've all the stuff. We've all the toys. We've all the we bought it all. It's there. We just didn't do it because we didn't have the audience. No, we do. They're online. All 26 of them.
30
all 20 of them.
I'll just check the tickets again.
It's still the same. I wouldn't know.
See if I can give my kids breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
One. We got 27. I'm only messing people, by the way.
Link is live, so if you want to go in, oh my gosh, shower.
Matthew Brown, you did some filming today, Patrick Ahern. I saw one of your videos today, Matthew, about some... I think you were doing some rashers. I remember seeing them, some video you did, and I'm going, I would love some bacon. New demo next week. New demo. Right. Give us a sneak peek. Also, just reminding you, the last quiz is Tuesday, and that is for Make-A-Wish. That'll probably be our last charity quiz. So if you could, it is free. Please come along. Please donate. We'd love to have you. We made basil sun-dried tomato bread. I get hungry. Matthew, I'm fat enough for this. I'm trying to cut down on the bread. Baltimore bacon. That was it. I'm guessing it's from Baltimore. I remember seeing the video. Yeah, I'm going, bacon. Right, people. As I said, this is an Always Sunny in Philadelphia quiz. Let us know, what was your favorite episode? We'll try not to call them. If we're giving away a question, touch your head. Not once, not twice.
Yeah, you know what? Just talk away about it. Who cares if we're giving it away? We're all friends here.
Yeah. Jen Maroney. Sorry, Jen. Just sent me a message. Have a look, Jen.
I'll be honest with you. I am kind of looking forward to the break, right? I am absolutely shattered. I started clearing out, like doing home jobs that I could have done like over the last few months, like, but we haven't had time. And now with Barcadia reopening and still doing quizzes and other places looking for stuff and design work and still doing quizzes and then trying to do the stuff that we were supposed to be doing over the last few months when no one else was doing stuff. I'm just shattered. I cleared out the garage yesterday. You saw the amount of DVDs I brought into Barcadia yesterday.
There's thousands. The CDs. Like, how many copies of Robbie Williams do you need? There was
9.
A lot.
At least 9. But there was a lot of stuff there, to be fair.
That's the crap we're going to be giving out in our quizzes. If you weren't regular SOAR quizzes before we start all this, we do quizzes around Cork City. We'll be hopefully back to normal within the next month, doing quizzes in bars as well. So come join us. We'll give you some crap prizes. Kate's in with our favourite episode where Matt comes out as gay to his dad. A spoiler. And the way they ended was so good, and his dance.
It's weird.
It's impressive. It's so impressive. It's like Barney Gumbel's movie. Very similar. Sorry if I missed it there, lads. Is there a new system running with Barcadia? Adrian, there is Barcadia. We're doing kind of zones, special zones. So you book a table, you've got 3 arcade systems or 3
4.
arcade cabinets there, or 4, depending where you book, and you get that place to yourselves. But you can see which ones you book and what games are in that zone that you're booking. So that keeps people separated and gives us time to sanitize everything before next group come in. It's a stopgap till we can open up, basically.
All these things are only temporary at the moment. They're all kind of for now.
Roy Brown. Sweet D has a heart attack or the gang gets trapped. Joe Brown. Pat Ahern, thanks a million for my Premiership medal. No problem,
Hey.
Joe. Hey. Here, I have my hands right there. I go to sleep with it at night. Tim Coffey, best of it is the game tries definitely to win an award. Charlie's song is gas. I think my favorite clip of the whole thing is Dennis trying to prove that he's not sick.
Yeah, you and me always say that.
That is just Colin feels left out though.
Never brought me a medal.
Sell you one. $50.
Not a hope. I just told you it was from me first. So
Oh, did you?
the initial surprise was that.
And then the guilt kicked in. Did it, Colin?
No, it wasn't the guilt. I just took away from the shine of like giving you the full hero status. I was like, nah, actually, Pat did feel like. So I got the first bit of the shine, so it took it off. You feel like.
Let's come out tarnished piece of copper. Desperately tries to win an award. It's a good one. I really want to show clips of this.
Just do it. What are they going to do? Shut us down?
Yeah, they're going to shut down my channel.
They won't, will they?
Yeah. Jesus, we'll be getting more letters.
From Fox, I suppose.
Fox, who are owned by Disney.
Yeah, Disney are nice, though.
Mickey Mouse will sue us so hard. When Dennis comes back, his entrance was done so well. Best episodes when they performed in that Nightman show. Nightman is good.
No, my favorite episode is when they moved to the suburbs or Charlie work, and both of them are from the same season. I just think that when they moved
I
to
don't think that was the best season.
those two episodes are just class. They're actually up in the top 10. I mean, it just shows you. If you look at the highest rated episodes, remember we were talking there about Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and people were saying about Gina, that Gina didn't get a shout in when we were doing the quiz, and you and me have a dislike to Gina, right?
Yeah.
I looked up at the ratings of all the episodes, and in that season, the two lowest rated episodes were the two where she was leaving and when she came back. Oh, for one episode. They're the two lowest. Like roughly every episode gets about 8.3, 8.7, 8.2, you know, that kind of range. And they got 6.3 each. 6.3.
So we're not wrong. Technically, we are perfectly right in what we're saying.
Like if you look at the ratings for the two episodes I just said there, they're way up in, you know, in the 8.2s. It's really they're up there normally in the top 10s. But when they move to the suburbs, it's brilliant. It's just the fact that they play on the fact that you don't know what's going on in the actual bar, and it's killing the two lads to not know about why they're wearing the Russian hats, and we don't know, and it's killing us to not know what's going on because they've got this running gag like.
Roisin's just saying her favorite part. When Charlie's on a date, I'm trying to remember the word philanthropist. That's good. I like that one.
I'm going to type in top 10 episodes.
I'll go for it.
Always sunny.
Right, we got about 12 more minutes for you to purchase a ticket if you are partaking in this quiz.
Oh, we'll go with lovin.ie. There are boys.
Lovin.ie.
It's from 2016, so that's 4 years ago. So you're looking up to season 10 here. Like, they have the Dennis system as number 1. The gang goes to Jersey Shore, number 2. Number 3, Dennis and Dee go on the welfare. Charlie work is number 4. So yeah, maybe you got in there. The gang solves the gas crisis. Nightman cometh. Gang beats Boggs. The gang reignites the rivalry. Frank is Little Beauties, and How Mac Got Fat is their top 10. So they don't have my other one, the suburbs, in there, but they do have Charlie work in there. So an updated one from Screen Rant. I trust Screen Rant. Has at their number 1, Nightman Cometh, and then Charlie Work is number 2. And their 7th one is Mac and Dennis moved to the suburb. So yeah, I think you know what? It's very difficult to find a bad episode. Like if you turn one on, it's rare that you kind of say to yourself, "Oh, this episode." I don't think there's ever an episode where you're going to go, "Oh, not this one."
One of my favorite things ever created. I don't know who created it, but it was genius. The implication. They won't say no. They never say no. It's brilliant.
Hey, can you find the album cover?
Album cover.
Just look up Dennis album cover.
I forgot about that.
Adrian O'Sullivan saying, lads, I purchased a ticket and I'm having trouble getting in. Can you sort me out, please? On YouTube.
As a first ticket. Right, Adrian. 2 seconds there. I'll go into the shop. I'll get your email address, Adrian, and then we'll sort you out. Oh Lord, I've just seen Adrian's. Is that your actual email address, Adrian? Before I send John something.
9 minutes.
So, Adrian, if that is your actual email address, I will send you a link into the quiz. Colin, can you send me?
I'm logging in at the moment to try and get that.
No props. Just waiting for Adrian to confirm that is actually his email address. Let's go through all these quizzes.
Man, my interest after dying is really slowing down.
Yeah.
That's some album cover, isn't it?
My mind just died a dead there as well.
It's the end of the world.
Adrian, don't say it out loud. I was 13. I'm sorry. My audio keeps cutting in and out.
You got bad.
All right, I got it. Thank you anyway. So hopefully, so Adrian, check your email. I sent you something there. Oh, that's great, by the way. 5-star man, the golden god, Dennis, savages, idiots. The implication. What's this either? There's some great t-shirt stuff out there. Radio. Closing all my entities there. Close this. Put this up here. Press this button. Right. We have about Adrian. You should have been sorted. Can you confirm more better is logged on? Right. I can. More better is logged in. That's sorted. Cheers. Dan Flaps is in. UCC fencing Pokemon Go team. The band called it Gooseberries or anything? Someone with a very great team name. Right. We got about 5 more minutes. Colin might say would people mind if we actually start this quiz at 9 o'clock on the button for once?
On the button, yeah.
Yeah, we could
Every minute counts.
I could go watch a movie.
I know. I have to make the
My wife is
menu.
still in the room.
I have to make the menu for Barcadia.
Oh Lord. So Kevin McCabe, more better is in, and Adrian sorted. That's all I wanted to do. If you're having any trouble, just let me know. My phone's only got 14% battery. Contact me now.
Right. 5 minutes so before the first question arrives on your phone. I'm assuming most of you I've done have been here before.
Yeah.
And have done the
If you
quiz.
haven't been here before, drop us a message. It'll save us explaining all the rules. Myself and Colm rambling on for about 10 minutes.
Watch us on YouTube. There's a delay. Answer them as soon as they pop up on your phone. The faster you answer, the more points you'll get. Watch the live stream to find out when the breaks are and when you recall back. Highest
Dan
point
Mullins,
win.
never. So I don't know if you're being... Questions are going to appear. Are we going to appear 9 o'clock on the button, Colm?
First question, 9 o'clock on the button.
There you go. You heard it from Colm. I even have the intro ready to go, Colm.
Yeah, just run the intro now, so.
Yeah! Let's get the intro going. What the hell happened there? Can you hear it?
Yeah, kind of.
I can't hear anything. Can you hear it?
Have you got the thing on to turn off the... Have you got the stem thing turned on?
Maybe. That was it. Because I was like, what's going on here? We need a second intro. Turn this off. Ah. Here we go.
Look at that. That should be tech support.
We don't even need. There we go. And now can add in the... Shut up! Shut up! Sandy, I can hear all that one in there. People shouting at us. Right, so first question is in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So we have 60 questions. We'll do 4 rounds of 15.
Do 3 rounds of 20.
Colm wants out. Colm, I'm out of here.
No, I'm not.
If we could be done by 20 past 9, it'd be great.
We'll do 4 rounds of 15, so.
4 rounds of 15. Give people a break in between. Right here. 2 minutes. So you're going to get 15 questions in a row. This stream is if you're watching on Facebook, it could be 30 seconds behind. If you're watching on Google, YouTube, you're probably about 10 seconds behind. Laszlo Panaflex, miss you too, Bart. Sorry, I had to return some videotapes. Did you remind them all?
If you're returning them at 9 o'clock, that's after the 8 p.m. time that you should have returned them.
There's a sometimes there's a little chute you can put into the little letterbox.
Now, back in the day when you were returning them, you had to return them before 8 p.m. or else you got fined again. You might as well have been keeping it a second night. You got the full fine.
Double it. Imagine if you didn't rewind it. I'll never forget. We're trying to rewind it. We're trying to rewind it and get out to Ballincollig to return it in time.
But when I worked in video stores, we had the units that were just used for rewinding. They were little small cassette players or video cassette rewinders is what they were. We had 2 of them underneath the counter in Extravision all the time.
Timmy Coffee, I'll jump into present if Colm wants to take a break. Shh, Timmy, he's very tempted. I can see it in his face. No, Timmy, no.
Get Timmy on down here. Go on, get Timmy on.
What?
Get Timmy on. Send him a link there and we'll get him on. If he wants to come on, he can come on.
Jesus, Colm, are we letting anybody on nowadays?
Yes,
You've
why
got to
not?
run yourself.
It's the last one. Let's have a bit of fun.
I suppose, yeah, we can't really do that for the Make-A-Wish one.
No, so we might as well do it now.
Laszlo Panaflex, he wants him to come on too. No, we will wait. We will come back when we're Friday. We'll be inviting people on, right? Because we are starting the quiz right now. First question is appearing. What the hell is this? Start the countdown. Oh my lord! Did you change some settings, Colm?
No.
I
don't even know if you set it up right, did you?
I did. Something's after happening. Oh lord.
Shop is closing. We just sold a ticket like 2 seconds ago.
My lord.
There's 2 visitors in the shop at the moment. I'm going to give them a minute to do it now. It's 9 o'clock now. We should be answering the question. There's someone in Germany and someone in Dublin looking at buying a ticket. Just so you know, guys, this is an Always Sunny in Philadelphia quiz. So if you're thinking about buying one, please realize, you should realize when you're looking at it that it is. We're going to give you 1 more minute. Pat, just we'll say.
There we go. They updated the software and they changed the setting. That's what happened. Right. It's a little countdown. So look, they get this.
If you want to know about, look at that.
Watch this. Colum, come back! We're starting the quiz. Jesus.
I only just went behind.
I'm going to show you. Look, it does this. The trivia game will begin in.
Oh. So Laszlo wants to know about, our Bond quiz wants to know about those videotapes. When are they bringing in those laser discs? These are laser discs.
Rightio.
They're the size of vinyl, but they're like a DVD. And you have to play 2 sides.
Oh, Lord, Colum.
Sometimes they come in 2 discs. What's the size of them?
Let's have a look. Colum,
There's
what's happening with the questions?
I can see it there.
I can see the questions.
So they've changed the software.
Right, I'm going to stop the quiz again. End this. Lucky this didn't happen in question 40 something or other. Give me a second. I reckon I can do something. And rightio. And we'll start it again. It'll work now. I have faith. I have faith. There we go. What is the first episode of Always Sunny titled? The gang goes jihad, Charlie has cancer, Charlie got molested, or the gang gets racist.
The font is nicer.
The font changed. I was just about to say.
It's nice and clean. Changed. It's bigger and it's cleaner.
It is a lot cleaner, right? Isn't it? And 93% the gang gets racist. We're only talking about this kind of stuff earlier. Well done. Number 2. According to Mac, what day of the week is he allowed to choose the music when Dennis drives him to work? Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Thursdays.
He made a Rush mixtape, but instead Dennis decides to go on his own and he listens to Bryan Adams instead.
And 62% saying Tuesday. I would have got that wrong. Number 3. Which decade was Frank first in the Yellow Jacket Boys? Which decade? 50s, 80s, 70s, or 60s?
Did you know you can use the music for Always Sunny in the background if you wanted to?
Is that open or like?
Yeah, it's open source. It was used so they could keep the cost of the show down.
Is it?
I would double check that for you. That could be lies.
38% said 50s. I could be lying through my teeth right now.
Be lying through my teeth.
28%. It is 50s is the correct answer. 4. What is the name of the computer game the gang play in Charlie Rules the World? Robocost, Robo Devastation, Tech Annihilation, Tech Apocalypse.
The theme music to is public domain. Heinz Keisling's Temptation Sensation is public domain and can be played without
Send me a YouTube link. Send me a YouTube link and I'll rip it. 72% Tech Apocalypse. Number 5. How many feet should the dumpster in the alley be from the rear exit?
Bitch. Goddamn bitch.
Is it 6, 7, 8, or 5? That's an episode that's stuck in my head. As I said, remember, I don't remember all these. I forget stuff.
See? It's one of the
That
best.
one's stuck in my head.
Bing, 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 bing. I've sent you that list or link there.
On what?
Fastbook.
Facebook. Right. 66%.
She didn't move the dumpster, but it ended up being 5.5. And the person checking it knew what it was. They were like, it looks more like 4.5, 5.5 to me. Just move the dumpster, you goddamn bitch.
Sorry. 6. In Nightman Cometh, who played the role of the Nightman? It's an easy one. Dennis, Mac, Charlie, Frank.
You gotta pay the toll if you want to get into this boy's hole, isn't it?
Uh, 93%. Seven. What is Frank's brother's name? Is it Gabe, Matteo, Francesco, or Gino? I'm 86% Gino.
I'm still holding it.
8. What did Frank get D in China?
I put that in there for you.
You did. A gun, a lamp, a bobblehead, a chicken foot.
You said chicken foot, very funny. I'm having to get the giggles now over you. Everything you're saying is funny.
And 59% lamp. People win for the bird reference. 9. How much does D get for being a surrogate? 60,000, 30,000, 15,000, or 45,000?
Actually doing jackknifes into the pool. She buys a scooter. The first thing she buys is a scooter with the money.
Ooh, look at this. 30,000. Correct. Number 10. In The Gang Hits the Road, where are they trying to go? The Grand Canyon, Vegas, Yellowstone National Park, or Disney World?
They barely get out of Philadelphia. They don't even get out of the city.
And 97% Grand Canyon. Number 11. New page. Dennis Reynolds alludes that women may be more inclined to have sex on a boat because they feared their safety because of the what? The connotation, the implication, the innuendo, or the insinuation? If somebody's going...
What was it again? Did he say insinuation, did he? He kept saying it earlier on.
What was he saying? He showed us a poster. What was it? Look at that. 97% implication. You know, because the implications. One of the creepiest lines ever. 12. Wendell Short Eyes Albright is guilty of what crime? Arson, child molester, public intoxication, or kidnapping?
Child molestation is what I was trying to write.
It's all good. 55%. It is. 13. What's the name of Dennis's stuffed toy? Mr. Fuzzy Wuzzy, Theodore Tupperware, Mr. Fizzits, or Mr. Tibbs? And all our answers in. 72% Mr. Tibbs. 14. Where does Charlie meet Gail the snail? A funeral, the coffee shop, the bar, high school dance. Sorry, do stuff in the background there. 86% funeral. 15, last question before we have a little break for ourselves. What is the visual threat assessment performed by Mac called? I'm sure I've done that a couple of times.
You've done it all the time. You do it to me every day.
Is it an optical vet, a site survey, a visual audit, an ocular pat down?
I had to come up with all the wrong answers as well. I think I did all right.
It's okay.
It's actually, it takes longer to come up with the false answers than it does to actually come up with the question.
That's the hard thing about the question making for Colm. Questions are easy and it's the multiple choice is the killer. We actually could get rid of the multiple choice and get you to type it in, but we know you're lazy as hell.
And also, you're probably worse
if you
than I
don't
am.
spell it correctly, you won't get the right answer. It is indeed an ocular pat down. I'm giving that guy an ocular pat down. Right. Scoreboard. Cian O.M. is top. Pepe Sylvia. That is Rory Brown, who I said would win. He's in second spot. Terry Loves Yogurt. You're in third spot. Well done, guys. Woo, 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 woo. Radio. I think I loaded that in, did I? Hold on.
You can't do it because you're dead and copyright is up.
I just want to watch an episode now. Pat and Colm. Do a quiz.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is my jam at the moment. I don't think I'll be watching an episode for a while. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine is my jam.
We're going to give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm absolutely shattered.
I've never heard this part of the song.
It plays in the background. You know, apart from with the ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Oh, we have to get that one now. You have to find out what that one is. It's great to know. If we get sued because of this song, I'll kill you.
Hotzi Totzi Heinz Keisling.
That's another one. Now, send it on to me.
Right, let's have a listen. Have a listen. See if you recognize it.
Oh, send it on to me. It's good to have these in file. Like just imagine if you were sitting down at a wedding, because I do a lot of background music from when they're having their dinner. Just throw this in.
Someone
if you heard it when you're eating your dinner, you'd be like, everybody hears that, yeah? The band, or no, the gang cater a wedding. There's an episode. That would be a good one. Now I want to see that episode. Can we just write episodes? Right, I got about 30 seconds. tell you if you want, Colin, if you finish this early, I'm having a shower.
I had one earlier. I feel good.
I got this t-shirt off the girls' Father's Day. It's like a superhero t-shirt. Daddy, you're an incredible Hulk.
Ah.
Right. Let's get back to it. Can Kian OM hold on to top spot? Can Pepe Sylvia?
No.
Close. No.
No.
I think we're at the end. Hold up. Oh, that ended perfectly right for the next round. We
I
just
sent
played
another
that.
one. You know that, don't you?
All right. Let me get rid of this one. So send me the other one. I'll download it in the
I
background.
did. I put it into your
Close Facebook again.
Facebook.
I call him. You'll do these. 16. Okay. Look at your phones.
What is the name of Maureen Ponderosa's brother? Dee sleeps with him. Mike, Bill, Will, Rick. I want this played at my wedding now when I walk in, Kate. The gang get married. There you go. That's even your that could even be your
follow up. One before.
The invite could just be a black card on one side that says the gang get married, and then your RTB on the other.
Always Sunny. We could make up TM trademarked.
I'll do it for you. I'll design it for you, Kate. If you want to do that, I will make it for you.
90%.
Bill. Correct answer. 17. What does the C stand for in the Mac system? Condom, completion, copulate. Kate, just so you know, she said, so you'd have to be there so that at least someone will understand it. My wedding invites and the wedding booklets for the church and some of the other things, I think the decorations on some of the stuff were all myself and Gillian done into South Park characters, because when we met, I made South Park characters of the two of us. So,
I remember that now.
86% completion. Move in after completion. Move in after completion.
80.
What song does Dennis change to on the CD player in the spin class?
I knew that would be in there.
It has to be. Wait till you see the list of songs I chose.
Oh, bet you're all classics.
Oh my God. Higher Love, Steve Winwood, Daryl Hall and John Oates, Maneater, Christopher Cross, Ride Like the Wind, Toto, Hold the Line. If you played all four of those back to back, that's not a bad way to spend 20 minutes, is it?
Oh, not at all.
It's 71%. Higher Love, Steve Winwood. That is workout music if there's ever been ever. None of this digging up Whitney Houston to get her to sing it version, but the original Steve Winwood one. When the gang appear on a nationally broadcasted game show, Dennis does his best to keep the gang's weirdness under wraps. But what is the name of the game show? Is it? Yeah. Family Duel, Family Feud, Family Fray, or Family Fight? Let's see if I can find it.
It is Family Fight. Number 20.
According to the lawyer, where did he go to college? According to the lawyer, where did he go to college? I'm actually getting a sore throat. That's why I'm kind of a bit quiet. Yale, Stanford, Princeton, Harvard.
You got the COVID. And Colin then, and he stayed at home doing the quizzes and he got the COVID.
Oh, he gave it to himself. He gave it to himself. I gave it to myself.
55%.
55% Harvard is the correct answer. You know what? You and me always approach our holidays, and anytime we get it, the minute we stop doing something, we start getting sick.
Oh, 100%. As soon as you stop working, or January, after I finish all the Christmas stuff, I get through Christmas and then collapse into a fall. 21.
New page, thinking. Uncle Jack takes photographs with his disposable camera for his is a private diary, bedroom wall, website, or scrapbook.
Oh, Colm, you know my laptop has been like sitting here for 3 months.
Yeah.
I lifted it up yesterday to take off the Mac. The dust.
The dust. Like a radio station in San Andreas. The dust.
The dust.
Which all those 4 songs would have been on. Scrapbook. Oh, lads. The funniest thing of it all is that he takes pictures with his disposable camera to put on his website. Which means he'd have to scan them afterwards to put them up, rather than actually have a digital camera and just put them straight on the internet.
Sadly, I used to work in a photography shop. I know people who used to do that. I was like, I'll scan them all for you. And oh, no, they're fine. Old people.
Wolf Cola is the official drink of which terrorist organization?
What happened there?
I started laughing through my nose.
And it went. I'll have to get you a pop filter.
Boko Haram or ISIS?
I'll have to put a new one Nash because I like it. And you had a 50-50 chance.
It's Boko.
23.
The gang tried to beat a record set by Wade Boggs for beers consumed on a cross-country flight. What was his record? So what did Wade Boggs supposedly drink on the cross-country flight?
2 seconds there. My wife's trying to talk to me. Go.
70, 80, 50, 60. How many beers?
My wife is leaving me to go shopping. So if the babies start crying, that's it. I have to go. Oh yeah, you left the dog with me too. 59%.
It is 70 beers. 24. Whose pseudonym is Mantis Toboggan, MD? Doctor. Is it Frank, Charlie, Dennis, or Mac?
Colin, do you think if we gave away a prize where we would pay for someone to do a 60-second run through Deals, would Deals allow us to do it? Just run through with a cart. It probably cost us about 30 quid.
Like, what's the most you can spend in Deals? Like, I mean, sometimes they've got air fryers, but you can only buy one of each product.
Yeah. We'll have to work on that. Just price. TM, trademark, you can't do it.
A 60-second run through Deals. Is that enough? 60 seconds.
Loads. You have to get back to the counter as well. 93%. Frank is the correct answer. 25.
In the episode Charlie Has Cancer, how much did Mac and Dennis pay the waitress to sleep with Charlie? Sorry. 500, 750, 100, or 250. We discussed this 60-second run through Deals thing before. We floated that idea about 2 or 3 years ago.
Because we were going on our thing. But I definitely think
you contacted Deals, and they have. You did. You sent a message
for Christmas.
Yeah, but you contacted them and they said unfortunately they couldn't do anything for you because they were Poundland in the UK and that was their controlling company.
Oh, yeah, that was for Christmas or something else. Come on.
250 is the right answer.
26.
Who came up with the idea for the Dick Toe merchandise? Sorry, the questions keep catching me off. I forget about that when I wrote the questions. Charlie, Dennis, or Mac?
I just saw more was on, but same with festival seating. Leggy around all the festivals working moment. I stop. Bam! Sick. And 90%. Mac is the correct answer.
It is Mac.
27.
What is the first name? What is the first name transgender woman who Mac dates? What is the first name of the There's missing of the transgender woman.
I'll give you time to change if you want to. Sweet Valley, Sweet Valley. There we go.
Sawyer, Elliot, Carmen, Emerson. Did she ever? Did she completed the transition? Didn't she? She did.
I think so. Always have a. My top 20 there or top 10 there going up.
Brittany Daniels easily in my top 10 growing up. She was an Alyssa Milano for me, like
97%. Carmen, hold on.
Still would.
28. Oh, yeah.
Do them establish low ratings, and what is the third eventual part of the D system? Empower, enlarge, engage.
And 76% empower. 29.
Fine. The Reed Mental Institution hereby decrees Frank Reynolds to not have donkey brains, dog brains, pony brains, or cow brains.
Remember festivals? I missed them. Yeah, we were meant to do about 3 of them. He's not even listening to me.
What was the other one? We were doing Kaleidoscope, and we were hoping to do some other one as well, isn't it?
Hold up in May or summer.
And we were trying to get into C sessions as well, I think.
Yes, there was talks. 93%. Donkey brains. Last question for the break.
Donkey brains. What is the name of the pharmacist Dennis uses the Dennis system on? And someone told me recently that in real life is Dennis's wife. Is it Donna, Kaylee, Margaret, or Maureen? Kaleidoscope was meant to be this weekend, actually. It was.
Yes, I know. It's up in my diary somewhere. Hold on.
No. Was it? I thought it was 2. It was 2 weeks.
26th of July.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks before. No, it was the week before Independence.
Week before Independence.
Yeah.
83%. Kaylee is the correct answer. Right, scoreboard. Let's see who is top of the board.
Pepe Silva.
There.
Great name.
That is Rory Brown, top of the board, 29 out of 30. Told you my money was pegged at him. My money's pegged at him. He could still mess it up. Right. Who else is in there? I said, look, only 29. Chardy McDennis, 3. Like the name. Tara. A lot of thought went into that name. You're in 4th spot. Well done. Enrico Palazzo. You're in 18th spot. I always feel like I have to do it. Kate, you're in 26th. The team Penis is in 11th. Hold on.
This quiz is bastard man, says Dara Goggin. Dennis is bastard man.
You stop going.
I'm sorry, I can't go. Oh, sorry, dude.
That's all I'm getting. Right here, we got about another minute and a half, maybe.
Moira would have been standing in an empty field waiting for a family festival to kick off right about now. I love the way they've got no stage this year.
Yeah, it's very minimalistic, isn't it?
I know COVID's keeping them all away, but still, like.
Right, she's calling. We could be done by 10 o'clock.
I want to give people their value for money, to be fair, as well. Like, I mean, people have paid their money, they're here, and we entertain them regardless of what's going on in the world.
You could argue for about 20 minutes.
Could do that too.
Could do.
Pat, if you had to do a quiz about anything at all for yourself, like for you to answer, right?
Yes.
Like on a TV show or whatever it is, what would you want to do? What would you love the quiz to be like?
What is my specialist subject?
Not necessarily specialist, but what would you like to do for fun as regards to if you wanted to go to a quiz? What theme would you want the quiz to be?
Simpsons, but that's
a Simpsons quiz, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do an Always Sunny, or not Always Sunny, either a Frasier quiz or a Arrested Development quiz. And Ronan put on an Arrested Development quiz. I think I came like 5th or 4th, but I was on my own. And
Mr. Break, Colin. Our break is up. We give him another minute?
Yeah, give me another minute.
1 minute. 1 minute on screen. I've just changed it to 2. 2 minutes. There you go. We can hear that again. Keep that in the background. I'm trying to think. What would your specialist subject be? Master. Who's Colin Lockheed? His specialist subject is
Frasier. I wouldn't be mad.
See, I'd have to go back and watch Seinfeld again. I'd be good enough with Seinfeld. Characters' names catch me. There's so many of them.
I'd probably get caught right with names. I'd have to go back and watch it with the intention of remembering, kind of watching it with that brain.
Brain. You have a second. Insert name remembering brain. I don't have one of them, by the way. That's why I meet people every week and they go, "How's it going?" And I go, "I have no idea of your. I recognize your face. Your name? No."
Huh.
How's it going, bye? How we doing, bud? Bud is my usual one. If I ever say to you, "How we doing, bud?" I can't remember your name. Let's be honest about it. All right, bud?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, bud.
Wait, let's do this.
Yeah, I'm just going to... But it's 40 seconds up there. Just leave it
All
up
right,
there
right.
for another seconds.
Yeah, all right. We wait. So.
Remind me, Colin. I'm just getting to Chewy. Get back my holiday money.
You have to get on to TUI to get back your holiday money.
If you ever called me Katie in person, it wouldn't bother me. It was close. We did call you Katie for a good 4 or 5 weeks.
I still call her
still
Katie.
look at your name and call you Katie. Look at
You would.
Katie. I know a Katie O'Donovan. That's the difference. Lads and break. Where's Blue Dot on? I don't know. I'm not chat. Blue Dot is the one feed to start with, Bor. Now I have to look up Blue Dot. We're going back in time. Blue Dot 2019. I'll have to look that up. Saving it for later. Right, let's get back to our quiz. 15 more questions.
Do it.
And let's get it going. 31. What is the name of the bad guy in Lethal Weapon? Get rid of the N. Lethal Weapon 5.
It's Weapon.
Weapon! Chief Xander. Chief Big Boy. Chief Lazarus. Chief Maddox. Chef Big Boy. How do I pronounce that one?
Oh.
Do you know? Spot it.
No.
Why do you think I stopped when I was reading it? I went,
Because I thought you
Chief
were laughing.
Xander. Yeah, for a big boy.
Shave.
Chief Lazarus. 32. What decorating motif does Mac follow in his bedroom? Prison, terrorist, homeless, hostage. Yep. 55% prison. 33. How many levels in Chardy McDennis? How many levels? 9, 3, 5, 7. Laszlo Panaflex. Bjork was headlining. I saw Bjork. She's not my cup of tea, but I went and I saw her. Yeah.
It wouldn't be my cup of tea either, but I wouldn't walk away.
I was there. She was headlining. She was the last act of the night, so it was either watch her or go to bed. 79%. 3. 34. Guessing we found a section here. How many minutes on Chardy McDennis game clock? 10, 15, 60, or 30? %, 15 minutes, 35. In Bums Making a Mess All Over the City. What's the name of the junkyard cat that Dennis buys as his partner in police corruption? Lieutenant Jack Bauer, Special Agent Jack Bauer, or Sergeant Jack Bauer?
Bums making a mess all over the city.
You'd watch her to say you have seen her if she wasn't your cup of tea. It was exactly that.
That's what he said.
Because people would be like, but Bjork was on it. And I'd be like, yeah. And they're like, you didn't go see Bjork? No, I could say, yeah, I did. Wasn't my cup of tea, but I went to saw her. At 62%, Special Agent Jack Bauer. 36. And it was at Coachella. I got that one out of the way as well. Name the character who robbed Paddy's not once, but twice while dating Dee. Colin, Chris, Lil Kev, or Billy?
Do love seeing an older artist on though. Joan Jett was great a few years back supporting Green Day.
Maybe, yeah.
I'd actually prefer Joan Jett over Green Day. I don't get me wrong, Green Day would be great, like, but
you'd be like, "Oh, wake me up." When Green Day are finished. 72%.
no, it's good. I like that. Yeah, that's good.
Colin. 37.
Colin.
Pop the Nazi. Was he Barbara or Frank's father? Pop the Nazi. Was he Barbara or Frank's father? Boop, boop, boop. Please hold. 97% Barbara. 38. What film, the hottest action movie of the summer, do the gang do everything they can to attend in season 7? Thunder Gun Express, Hot Rod Max, or Lightning Strikes?
Bjork doesn't allow photos when she was in Dublin. It's like, if you use a flash on her milky skin, she'll actually just turn into dust.
Explode. It's back.
It's true. True story.
There we go.
100%. Bow time.
Yeah, it took your goddamn time, lads. It is Thunder Gun Express.
I could have
39.
made that one easier, like.
The Kitty Twister is a Wendell Albright's prison nickname. An ice cream invented by Charlie, water park ride, or a chapter in Frank's book? Did you make up the... He's gone. Did you make up the other answers?
Yes. Yes. I'm trying to stop myself from bursting out laughing. Like
97%, it is a water park ride.
the kiddie twister, like. Whoever whoever came up with the name deserves an award. They should just walk away like the kiddie.
Who said you ask to see a woman's breasts on the street, you get slapped. You give her a free t-shirt and videotape it, and the clothes come right off. Dennis D. Frank Mack.
Yeah, Moira. Most artists have a thing in their contract that says you can't take photographs after the first 3 songs. Believe it or not.
And 62%.
I'm going to start watching this tonight. Laszlo Panaflix's thing.
Mac the right answer.
It is, yeah.
What am I going to? I'm going to 45.
Bond Quiz likes my my false answer of Wendell Albright's nickname in prison.
What is the name of Dennis's son? Brian Jr., Frank Jr., or Dennis Jr.? My wife was home with surprise in the supermarket.
Where does she go? Tesco's or something, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd
More
love something.
chocolate with Claire's there now would be great.
Oh, my parents left a Swiss roll. I'm going to have a big slice of Swiss roll when this is over. I couldn't say it. Oh, and then I got to make a menu.
40. Did they send you on everything? So yeah.
They did event like last night in the middle of the night, about 6 o'clock in the morning. I got the menu.
42. Who said, where did the cover for the glory? Where did the cover for the glory hole go? We apologize to anybody. We're not. Oh, we're after half 9. We'll be fine. That's a glory hole. D. Dennis, Charlie, Frank. Please, if there's kids watching this, please, you should have shut this off as soon as you heard.
Kitty Twister.
Yeah. Kitty Twister.
Should have been gone. Ding, 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 ding.
55% to Charlie.
Ding, 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 ding.
40. He's the only person who takes care of the bathrooms. 43. What musical note is on the beep that the carbon monoxide detector makes? F minor, C sharp, G sharp, or C? I enjoyed the episode a bit. It was a bit, I don't know. There was parts of it I liked.
What did Charlie work on? Is it?
No, that's a different one to this.
No, that's Charlie work again. That's
Is
what
it?
he makes Frank cover himself in black paint so he hides in the dark. And then he takes the battery out of the carbon monoxide detector and he gives Frank a recorder and he
59%.
Then he opens his eyes.
It's just at the very end, isn't it?
Which is, yeah. I wonder if he get done for blackface. They'll probably remove it now as well.
44. Name Dennis's replacement played by Mindy Kaling. Rachel, Rhonda, Millie, Cindy.
Just don't add Kitty Twister to any t-shirts you make, guys. You don't tell us what to do.
But yeah, we won't. 79%. Cindy. 45. Last one. We're going to have a break. And then the last 15 questions. What was Frank Reynolds' business nickname? The Pygmy Hog, the Javan Pig, the Wild Boar, or the Warthog? %. The Warthog is the correct answer. Right, scoreboard. Is he still top? Let's have a look.
Pepe
He is
Silva.
42 out of 60. We'll get a round of
Oh,
applause now.
out of 45, let's be honest with you. Like.
Oh, yeah, 45, sorry. Tara, who was in fourth, has moved up into second. Keno M down to third. Who else do we have up there? Who's moved down? Terry Loves Yogurt down to 8th position. Oh, my God. Right, I'm just going to put a 2-minute clock up there. Let's say 3. Maybe 3. Update. There you go. Boom. On the screens. Now.
What were we talking about there a minute ago?
Kitty Twist. No.
Yeah.
No, the children should be in bed by now.
Yeah, that was right. Your bed, is it? Oh, no, stop. Right, no.
No.
Right.
Right, Colin, we'll have to sit down and plan for our Friday quiz when we
Yeah. I don't want to plan anything. If I be honest with you, like that means we have to work on stuff over the next few days.
I know.
I
But
don't
it's
want
best
to
to
do.
do it now as opposed to in the 10 days we've off.
Well, we could
Or
do it.
9 days we've off.
But we could do it last second on Friday, like an hour before we're supposed to go on. That's the best. That's when we do our best work. Like everyone knows that you do your best work 10 minutes before it, and it has to be in. College exams 10 minutes before they're supposed to be in. Boom, done. Hence why I don't have a full-time job.
Making a baby. 5 minutes beforehand. Done.
Boom. In
30
now.
seconds beforehand.
I've had
done.
sex twice in my life. I've got 2 kids. Boom, done. That's all I needed.
I'm lazy. I had sex once and I had 2 babies. That's how lazy I am.
Oh, didn't need another chance. Boom, done.
Tried that with the leaving cert and it didn't work. Kate, I didn't even do my leaving cert. That's why I'm now on the internet begging people to buy tickets. No, I'm fine. I left school at 16. Never. Yeah, I did my junior cert. I got my junior cert results and I had to collect them off the principal. And he goes, "You're not leaving school, are you?" I was like, "Yeah." Please don't. He goes, We'll half your homework workload. That's what he offered me. Saying that, the lowest I got was a B in my junior cert. All the rest were A's.
I was never good at
School's a joke. I used to leave home at 8 o'clock in the morning, get home for about 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's ridiculous. And then do my homework, which was about 4 or 5 hours, and go to bed. It's ridiculous. You should be doing your homework in school with a teacher.
Also, they don't teach people. I don't understand why you have to spend 6 years of your life learning Shakespeare. What's going on with that?
I know. It's ridiculous.
Like,
Absolutely
I
ridiculous.
have no problems with learning Shakespeare and doing a play and reading a book every so often. Like, but to spend as much time as you do in school learning sonnets and
how do you think he was feeling when he said, "No, shut up"?
you don't have to spend that much time. They should be telling us how to do taxes. They should be telling us how to go vote. They should be telling us.
That's what transition is. You have to do the transition here. Learn how to drive.
Learn how to drive, yeah. Learn how to cook. Learn how to bake. Learn how to do taxes. Learn about mortgages. Learn about how governments are formed. I mean, and they say like, "Oh, but you learn some of that." You do about 5 minutes of each subject in some sort of way or other. Like,
Patton, come have a rant. Should we just start a podcast now too and just rant
Yeah, we
about
do.
everything?
don't get me
Can we do that
wrong.
too?
Like history, brilliant subject. Geography, good subject. You learn loads of stuff in all of those. Like geography isn't just about places in the world. It's about how places work and and formations and stuff like that. Like and all this kind of stuff. And history, again, you can't have the future without knowing the past. Like and you need maths, but not to the level of the stuff that they go on about cosines and cotans and all this kind of stuff. That they really just want you to sit there and become a machine. Like,
So we got this, buddy. You can do half of it for me. Right, let's go to our next round. Last round. Last 15 questions. Colum, take it away.
who said, "I'm in love with a man called God"? Does that make me gay? Am I gay for God? You betcha. Dennis, Mac, or Charlie. You should definitely do a podcast. Call him
That's
throwing
right.
shade on the bard. Am I?
We should. And 62%.
Mac. The problem I have is wrong, by the way. It's Charlie. The problem I have is doing a podcast is that I change my point of view as I'm talking.
There's nothing wrong there.
Yeah.
Do you watch Joe? I watched Joe Rogan the whole time. He changes his point of view within about 2 seconds. Somebody says to him, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm wrong." And he says, "As long as you're willing to admit that you're wrong."
Yeah, fair enough.
And
Joe-
40,
Joe who?
Joe Rogan, West Cork Rogans. And 47.
In Charlie Work, the episode. What is the name of the Freak Steak restaurant? I think Charlie Work is after getting a bit of a few extra questions in here. Is it the Alamo, Carmine's, Kelly's, or Noble's?
Yeah, but I think yeah, inviting a guest on, the two of us could just abuse people. Guests.
I wouldn't use them. I'd chat to them, talk to them, find out about
I'd
them.
pretend that I'm going to chat to them, but then I'd come out with some outlandish, over the top headlines.
We have said some fairly controversial stuff to people inside in quizzes. We're going to have to stop doing that now, I suppose.
Yeah. I won't. 86%.
Carmine's.
Carmine's.
48.
I was expecting a higher percentage than that one.
Which recording artist is in town during The Gang Solves the Bathroom Problem? By the way, great episode from this season, from season 14. Is it Kenny Burke, Leo Sayer, Rupert Holmes, or Jimmy Buffett?
I haven't seen it.
Didn't you?
No.
It's like the third episodes or the fourth episode. There's one. There's a black and white episode where they do. I think the janitor only watched twice.
I watched the first episode with you. That was it.
You did, yeah.
Wasn't it? I didn't watch any more after that.
There's a black and white episode where they kind of do the film noir. The janitor only mops twice. It's poor. 79%. Jimmy Buffett is the correct answer. They kept singing, "If you like pina coladas." When Dee brought her classroom to Paddy's in Dee Reynolds' Shaping America's Youth, now deleted from the streaming services, when they are shown Lethal Weapon 5 instead of what movie? Macbeth, Othello, Hamlet, or The Tempest? Speaking of our boy Bobby Shakespeare, like
Shakespeare. Willie.
Billy Shakespeare. What about Billy Shakespeare? Billy Shakes.
Shakespeare.
Billy Shakes.
Yeah. Right. 48%.
Othello.
Hello, well done. 50.
What job did Ben the soldier hold in the army? Computer programmer, secretary, drone pilot, or chef? What's up, Jeff? Yep. Have a look. 72% computer programmer is the correct answer. Podcast name ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, throw one in there. Give us your podcast names. You're probably just called Pat and Cullen's Big Podcast.
How do you use 3/5 of a bathroom? Piss for no longer than 5 seconds. Poop quick, no wipe, or piss in the sink.
We've got all the equipment, and half the country's making a podcast anyway. We might as well jump on that bandwagon.
Oh, we call them half the country's making a podcast. There's the name of your podcast. Half the country's already making a podcast.
66% piss in the sink.
Poop quick, no wipe. That's the name of your podcast.
Poop quick, no wipe.
I was trying to come up with ways of like how you could use 3/5 of a bathroom, and the only two I could think of was piss no longer than 5 seconds and poop quick, no wipe. And I was trying to think of a fourth one. I was just sitting there going, why am I wasting my time trying to think of another one? 52. What is the name of Cricket's brother? Poor episode.
Sorry, I got a bit distracted there.
I'd still watch it though. Mark, Jack, Peter, David.
Absolutely lashing rain. I was like, what the hell is that noise? Ooh,
Uh,
look at it. Kitty, that's the name of your podcast. Kitty Twister and the Tic Tac.
Hold on, I'm Kitty Twister.
Yeah.
41% Peter is the correct answer, I think.
You are now Kitty Twister.
Oh no, it's David. I thought it was Peter. It's David.
I'm amazed that there wasn't more questions with cricket, to be honest about it.
In the episode of Mac and Charlie Write a Movie, which famous filmmaker is directing the horror movie that Dee's working on as an extra? Is it Guillermo del Toro, Danny Boyle, or M. Night Shyamalan? Believe it or not, while the answer is not Guillermo del Toro, he does pop up in an episode playing a character. 93% got it right, though, when they went for M. Night Shyamalan.
Do. Ah, come on, Colm. You give me that. You're
No,
not
I'm
listening to me anymore.
I didn't hear you.
You said M. Night Shyamalan, and I went.
Shyamalan. What's the name of what's the name of Mac's childhood dog? 50 Ways to Eat Your Co-host. Not a bad one. Pippi, Paulie, Poppins, Lulu.
I'd like Bart to come up there with someone get the sound club for saying, I'm the Kitty Twister.
HTCISMAP. Half the country is already making a podcast. There you go.
And 97%.
Poppins is the right answer. Who went with Lulu?
55.
What's the greatest band of all time? Dr. Jinx, Chumbawamba, Extreme, or Boys to Men?
Thanks, Pat. Just ran out to get my washing before I hit your podcast name. Pat, call him in the thumb. Call him in the thumb. Don't like that one. Rachel, after I saving your washing, get out of it. 59% said Chumbawamba. Is
These
it?
names could double as a it is, yeah. That's according to the in Charity McDennis. Like one of the questions is what's the greatest band of all time? Chumbawamba.
Boys to men.
Boys to Men are back. No, was it? Yeah, back again. Blah, 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 blah. Did I do this?
56.
What does that? The janitor always mops twice. So what affliction does Frank get in the janitor always mops twice? Diarrhea, AIDS, flu, Ebola.
These names could double as a buddy cop film for you guys. Yeah, could do.
Call him in the film.
No, the Kitty Twister and the Tic Tac. 66%. I don't think you're too keen on the Kitty Twister one, no.
Kitty Twister in the thumb.
Oh, no, we were in a buddy's house yesterday moving an arcade machine, and next thing some kids came downstairs and they were like, hey, it's Pat and Colm from the quizzes.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Yes, I'll sign your. No, sorry, they're gone.
You want a picture, guys? Guys, you want a picture? 57.
On a visit to the zoological park of Philadelphia, what animal do Mac and Charlie want to see? It's the best. Chimpanzee, meerkat, clownfish.
You kind of ran out of energy halfway through zoological.
Zoological, but I was saying it's zoological. Zoological.
Zoological.
No,
Zoological.
zoological.
Chical. You're forgetting to see. Chical. Zoological.
Zoological.
No, I can't even say it properly myself. Meerkat is the correct answer. 58.
In The Gang Solves Climate Change, what trash does Charlie turn into a hat? Styrofoam inserts, plastic bag, soda bottle, pizza box. Oh my god, Pat, I'm shattered. I'm absolutely shattered, buddy.
Yeah.
Really run down now.
At a kid's birthday party. Yeah. Kids being noisy sucks the life out of you.
Best of luck in the future.
I know.
You think with crying babies, it's one thing, but then they get older. My God, they get louder.
It wasn't our kids at all making noise.
Oh yeah, they get louder, man. 86% pizza box is the correct answer. It's actually ingenious, by the way, his pizza box hat. What business does the man who has Frank's old hair run?
If somebody came in, somebody just read that question in general. If that fell into your general knowledge quiz, like, what in the God's name is that?
A restaurant, a butcher, used car dealership, or a suit shop? Suit store, I suppose is the wording. Suit shop.
93%.
Used car dealership. Frank buys cars only off that man so that he can go visit his hair.
Right, last question.
Thank
Question
God.
60.
In the episode Underage Drinking a National Concern, what was the plan to protect the new underage patrons at Paddy's pubs? 3 drink max, 4 drink max, 2 drink max, 5 drink max. No.
Nah.
No, I don't agree with it.
I don't know if my wife was watching. Do you know my wife was gone to Tesco's? And what did I say I wanted? More eclairs. Yeah! That's why I married a woman. Legend. 45%.
3 drink max.
That is the end of the quiz. Apologies if you hear the dog going absolutely mental. My wife is just arrived home. Get up, dog!
No change at the top, I would assume.
I don't know. I'd say Rory. Is he top? He is 54. We 2 Tara getting 54 as well.
Look how
Not
close.
much in it.
Look how
That
close.
was.
What a comeback. If it was another round, I think she might have overtaken him.
Yes. Look at it.
It was a slip of paper. I don't know.
Look, there's the screen. There's a thumbnail for the video. Tara in second. Ben Ahern is in third. Well done. Actually, Colm, I don't think we have prizes. We would just give 3 free entries.
We will, but there's no quiz now until the 10th. So free quiz, like a quiz that you pay for.
Yeah. We'll throw you in for one of our Friday quizzes. Bring in the doggy. Doggy's now been locked into another
Hey,
room.
doggy.
Hey, doggy.
Hey, doggy.
So well done, Roy Brown. Get into the chat. Tell us how you feel to be winner. Wes Kiley went from 8th to 27th. Not great. Not great. Rory messaged me earlier and said that he said, "Oh, we did well enough in the office." He goes, "If I don't win this quiz," he's giving up. Don't give up. Right. Thank you very much for the people who purchased a ticket. Screw you, the people who didn't buy a ticket and still played. Boo! Nah, I'm only messing. I'm messing. We love you.
If you can't
Right.
afford it, fine. But if you can, boo.
Don't steal it. You wouldn't steal a car. Cheers, lads. I'm
You wouldn't
getting
steal a policeman's
me some
car
fight milk.
and then poop in it. And then give it back to his widow. and then steal it again.
What was that?
It was the IT crowd. Hold on. IT crowd DVD warning. Like, geez, those DVD warnings are getting very. See if we can hear it.
You wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a baby. You wouldn't shoot a policeman and then steal his helmet. You wouldn't go to the toilet in his helmet and then send it to the policeman's grieving widow and then steal it again. Downloading films is stealing. If you do it, you will face the consequences. Man, these anti-piracy ads are getting really mean.
I've never watched that. I've watched one episode, I think, of it.
It's worth it. It's worth it for one episode alone at the start of season 2 when they go to a play. It is honestly. We had watched. I was watching them on my own inside on all 4 or whatever it was on, and Gillian was putting Nathan to bed at the time, and it got to that episode, and I couldn't stop myself from laughing. You don't laugh out loud. I was in. I couldn't. I was laughing out loud, and I was rolling on the ground, I was trying to get air. There's just this moment in it, and you just don't expect it. Like,
and Moira was going, "What, Pat? I know. Know what I'll do." Because it's never really an easy, accessible streaming service. I'm just going to get it on the dodgy box now. That's a brilliant
Laszlo knows the episode I'm talking about. Look, that's a brilliant episode, Colin. Yeah. There's this running gag where she's dating a guy and they keep saying, like, he's gay. And she's trying to figure out if he's not.
I've seen this part. I've seen up to that. I watched a couple of episodes. Father! That one. I have watched a couple episodes. That's definitely the first season anyway. Because I said I have. How many seasons is there?
4. Come on. There's 4, I think. They're short enough, like.
Rightio, thank you very much again.
Yeah, 4.
We will see you Tuesday?
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ireland and UK Netflix.
According to this now, it says, the way, like, if you go to Google now, it knows that you're connected to Netflix. So hold on, let me sign in.
The IT crowd. There it is. I shall watch it on Netflix. Look, add to my list. It's added to my list. Right, done. Added. Better get binging it, Pat. I will indeed. Roy Brown. Cheers again, once again, lads. Thanks.
1 quiz to go. Choose a nice
look. It's scarily realistic, isn't it?
It actually does look like you're there. It's the lighting in the room is the same as the lighting that's on you. You see.
Yeah.
Honest to God, if you could No, it's better with the light on. Yeah. Try and walk by the screen. Pretend you're walking by the screen.
All right, I can't really because chair's in the way.
Look, even ways the same. Pretend to walk back. Pretend to walk across. Walk across the screen, not backwards.
The chairs here and everything. Moonwalk.
Oh, there you go. People got their wish. You've eaten in one weekend. Oh, that was good. In one weekend, you've eaten 29-year-old gum. You can't hear me now. And you've walked around Charlie's apartment. I know. I don't know what I'm saying. I know. You can't hear me.
I can't.
Oh. See, the thing that...
I don't need these. It's all right. It's grand. No, it looks like you're in an after-hours bar.
Let me see if I can add a little bit of the color onto me there, right? So what we're looking at here is
Colin pretend to call a point.
a bit more saturation, more contrast. Change up the cam.
Enhance. Lock in. Jeez, this means I might be able to get rid of the headphones. Are you not getting any feedback off me, no?
No, because you've got you've got a one-way system on your microphone.
No, I've a gate put in it.
But you shouldn't. I mean, the microphone won't pick up anything from the back. The microphone is made to only pick up from what's in front of your face.
Oh, I know.
You've got a figure of 8 which would turn on from behind as well. So if I turned on figure of 8, you'd hear you talking back.
Oh, I know. But the speakers are actually right underneath the speaker thing here. It doesn't matter. Listen, we're here talking shite. Let's be honest. We're gonna head off. Colin.
2 pints there, please.
Right now, Colin. Now I gotta do something. Hold up. Now I gotta look for. Hold up. You know what I'm gonna do, yeah?
No, not a clue.
Colin. See if I can get this. Bear with me, people.
Bear.
Hear that now?
It's you.
Should have been all up. Hub ambience noise. There for you. Right, I'm going to play the credits and get the hell out. That actually looks realistic. Hold up. You're actually looking. That looks very. No, elbow higher. Higher.
Hold on.
Elbow has to be a little bit higher. Hold up. I'm just going to pin you to it.
I can't see it.
It looks absolutely perfect. Hold up.
So I was saying to her. So I was saying to the girls, girl, if you don't go out with me, you're going to be very disappointed. And she did. She went out with me. Another point there, Paddy. Yeah. Anyway, someone's in the dance. 1 second, I'm going to go to the toilet.
See this? That actually works. You look like you'd your elbow up on the counter. Wished up. Oh, no, you do the whole look. Wished up, lads. Give me a chance.
Let me tell you a song 64 verses long.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that, Colin. We'll just get out of here. Because we're just wasting people's time. Right, let's get the credits up. I'll wave in from these people here as well. Like us on Instagram and stuff, lads. You know this, yeah? See you tomorrow, Colin.
See you tomorrow, buddy.
Bye.